The idea of implementing sound into medicine has been around for over 2,000 years in China. The traditional Chinese medicine textbooks and scrolls and ancient documents all provide evidence from very well respected masters of their traditional Chinese medicine. When I went to China to learn about traditional Chinese medicine, I heard a lot of presentations that spoke about the ways that they can treat physical ailments, but they didn't really get into anything about psychological treatments or therapies. So when I asked about it, they said that there's something that they've been working on, that they've been doing a lot of research with, trying to prove what it's good for. They definitely know that it affects some sort of change. So what they've come up with that they most found it to be most effective for is emotional problems. It can be viewed as a form of psychotherapy. So the main idea of it is that there's 4 elements in our society. It's earth, air, water, fire. There in Eastern cultures like China, they have 5 elements, which are earth, water, fire, wood, and metal. They're also called the qis. That's Qi, qi, which means energy. These 5 qis are also associated with 5 musical tones or notes. And I'll give a couple of examples. The heart is associated with fire, which is associated with the G tone. The lungs are associated with metal, also with the emotion of sorrow or worry, and that goes along with the D tone. There are the other ones that make up the 5 qis in total. So how it's done is by the patient lies on a cot in a dimly lit room, and the idea is so that it's almost like a sensory deprivation type situation. So you don't want any noise coming in from the outside world. It's all just a very inward experience. And so in China, they also have 5 directions instead of 4. So they would have speakers set up in each of the 5 directions, each associated with their specific tones and specific body organ systems or emotions, and they play the music accordingly, and it's very relaxing. I tried it. So once the person is in a meditative state, it lasts for up to about an hour, and this is it can be used as a substitute almost instead of Valium or anti-anxiety medication that can have really bad side effects otherwise. So using their 5 qi energies, traditional Chinese medicine uses specific tones to tap into certain feelings, to manipulate those feelings, put someone into a more relaxed zone, and make them better able to handle the situations that might arise during the day. So one girl that I was with, she happened to have Asperger's syndrome, and she did this. She was kind of worried because she does have a hypersensitivity issue. And she said it was a very different experience than she's ever had before. It was very relaxing, and it helped prepare her for, all these tours and trips that we had to do throughout the day, going through crowds, loud noises, music, shows, all of these things she was able to do in China that she thought she might not even be able to do, and she often is limited in the United States. So I just think it's a pretty cool twist of modern technology with ancient ideas and, using just the pleasure of music to heal people. I think it's very cool.